Happy weekend, Moonbeams. Luna popping in on this fun, fact, flawless, fresh to death, freaky fuck it Friday. I hope you are well. Sidebar, I hope you've remembered to take your meds to hydrate and to use sunscreen. I wanted to post this video to kind of quell some of the concern that you all have shown me, and I'm so appreciative, but I'm okay. I had a bout of costochondritis. And if any of you all have it or have experienced it, you know it feels like a dagger has been driven right into your rib cage, right? Um, it kind of mimics a heart attack. If depending on what side it is, I've experienced it on my right side. I've never experienced it on my left side until now. And it's quite ugly. It's painful as fuck. You can, it made me cry. It made me cry. And I don't often cry over the pain or regarding the pain that I deal with. I usually get really, really angry and irritable, or I kind of joke and laugh, or, anything to try to redirect your mind from thinking about the pain. But it was so bad. It had gotten to the point where it was so bad that I actually cried. And I teared up a little during my live yesterday. And I just want all of you guys who participated, first of all, thank you for participating with my live. And thank you to each and every one of you who have sent well wishes to me via Facebook, uh, IG, and TikTok, as well as YouTube. I really appreciate all of the love and concern. But I do want to let you guys know that I am okay. I just had a really, really tough day, and I had several of them in a row, maybe a week, and I think I had just reached my max, and I just was just tired. Like I said, you sick and tired of being sick and tired, and sometimes all these diagnoses, the autoimmune, the lupus, the lung disease, sometimes it just wears you down. No matter how optimistic you try to be, and how present you are with helping and advocating and all of that, I still have these diagnoses. And sometimes they are stronger than me, as much as I hate to admit it. Sometimes they're just stronger than me. And yesterday was one of those times. I also have been diagnosed with antiphospholipid syndrome. I've talked about that. I talked about costochondritis uh, and antiphospholipid sometime during this lupus awareness month. I talked about costochondritis yesterday for sure, because that's when I got the diagnoses, and I wanted to bring awareness to it again because I spoke about chest pain, but I wasn't specific about costochondritis. And I wanted to give you more information because it's basically inflammation of the muscle underneath your rib cage. And your rib cage is all the way up to your breastbone, all the way down to, your stomach area, right? And my pain was predominantly, I felt it under here, or I feel it from here, and it wraps around to like the exact same spot from the front to the back. And that's where the pain is. And so if you have any, but I'm sure if anybody has a bout with costochondritis, it's going to send you to the ER because you're gonna think you're either having a heart attack if it's on your left side, and if it's on your right side, you're just gonna be like, "What the fuck?" It's really, really bad. So there it is, costochondritis. But the antiphospholipid syndrome, the blood clotting diagnosis that I also have, may be a factor, and my pulmonologist is going to send me for a CT with contrast to make sure I don't have any blood clots in my lungs, which is highly possible because I have been diagnosed with the blood clotting disorder. So, and here's a sidebar for any of us who have APS, antiphospholipid syndrome. If you're banged, if you fall, if it's a car crash, anything that shakes you, jolts you, bangs you, we need to go to the hospital to check for blood clots because that's how quickly they can form. I didn't have an episode like that, but when I was in a very, very minor car crash, we were rear ended. They took me to the ER so fast and had me under all kinds of probes to make sure I didn't have any clots because that's the way this disease works. So there's a little bit more information for you guys. I have a lot in here because I want to survive with the best quality of life possible. So I intentionally educate myself. And I encourage everyone with any kind of diagnoses to educate yourself so you can live your best life. A lot of people who end up transitioning from certain diseases is because they didn't educate themselves and they did something that counteracted their diagnoses. So you have to be careful, guys. You are your best advocate. I say that all the time. You are your best advocate and take care of yourself because no one will take care of you the way you will take care of you. I probably will go live today, but it's Friday and everybody goes live on Friday, and I don't know if I'll get much of a crowd, I guess. But I'm still going to go on, and I hope to see you guys there. Make it a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Be blessed, be safe, protect yourself, and I mean, kind of protection. Peace, love, and blessings, y'all. Luna out.